the first time, we have a law that says if an individual citizen's right is not respected by a PIO without adequate reason, he or she will have to pay a personal penalty, disregarding the right of one individual who can be staying in a hut invites penalty provisions for a public official, and that is what is extremely important. It empowers citizens, and it has been empowering citizens across the nation. It's a constitutional right under Article 19(1)(a), which says all citizens shall have the right to speech and expression. Section 7(1) of the RTI Act categorically states that the only reason for denial of information are given in sections 8 and 9. But this clause has been totally neglected across the nation. Violently, the law is being amended. Every time the law was sought to be amended by governments, we have opposed it. But this is now an amendment that's occurring in a completely illegal manner, if I may put it. And whenever Parliament talks of amending the law, we protest. But if the adjudicators amend the law, what do we do and what can we do? The Apex Court held that copies of all memos, show cause notices and orders of censure, punishment, assets, income tax returns, details of gifts received, etc. by a public servant are personal information as defined in Clause J of 8(1) and hence exempted. From all the other conditionalities, the Girish Ramchandra Deshpande judgment effectively said that if information is personal, it may be denied. In Canara Bank versus Shyam, relying on the Girish Deshpande, information was refused about names and details of officials transferred. Effectively, all personal information may be barred. Wherever a person's name is mentioned, information may be denied, effectively making it very easy to deny information in most cases. And just one more thing I want to bring before you. The ADR PUCL judgment of the Supreme Court had held that citizens have a right to know about the assets of those who want to become public servants. The Girish Ramchandra Deshpande judgment says citizens have no right to know about the assets of public servants. There is absolutely no method of selecting information commissioners. The DOPT has given an affidavit in Supreme Court on 28th August. It has not been a practice to disclose the list of shortlisted candidates prior to the completion, etc. The search and selection committees evolve their own method of obtaining relevant information in respect of various candidates. However, it will not be conducive to publish such details in the manner sought. No such practice is followed in any other equivalent high-level appointments of the government. What is the basis of selecting most of these people? Most of these people are selected because of political patronage or bureaucratic networking. There is no process. That is the truth. The government has a process for appointing a police constable, for appointing a peon or a clerk. But for the highest positions of commissioners and lok-ayuks in our nation, there is no process. It is completely arbitrary. We are allowing the most powerful checks and balances institutions of this nation to be made weak and weaker and weaker.